guys, there's a video you're going to be watching. I just want you to watch it. After watching it, we'll come back, and make our own submission concerning it. Just stay tuned. Sikh ex-governor FAYOSE spotted dancing salsa on cruise ship. A video of FAYOSE, former governor of Ekiti State, dancing on a cruise ship while on a medical trip abroad is trending on social media. The former governor was seen dancing salsa, a dance routine that has its roots from Cuba, with a lady on the ship. Earlier, photos of FAYOSE relaxing on a beach trended as Nigerians accused him of deceiving the courts. The governor, who is being prosecuted by the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission (EFCC) for an alleged 2.2 billion naira fraud, was granted permission by a federal high court to seek medical treatment abroad. Honestly, Nigeria is rotting. That is just the way it is. At this age and time, they still find it fashionable to be going abroad. What happens to the hospitals in this country? That is the problem. I don't know why people will be here. They will tell you they are sick. It's not as if they are dead. They will tell you they are sick. They will use their two legs to the court. They will go to the court. And yet, that kind of sickness, we don't even know the kind of sickness that will warrant even a court to even be issuing them, that warrant to travel abroad. Is it not shameful, even from the judiciary? Because that is what is trending. Just like a Minatu, whether they have even granted that one another bail, a warrant to travel outside the country for medical treatment. Are we not ashamed? Are we not ashamed? Even when you talk about this one, of course, FAYOSE is still innocent until proven guilty. But this issue of a medical treatment is what I'm even concerned about. The issue of okay, whether I deceive the court or not, is a different ballgame entirely. Now, why is it that this medical issue of 18, people will be coming, oh, yes, the people who are always shouting, maybe Buhari, this and this and that. Of course, they are in the same shoes. Because even the president can find it so easy and it's just very easy to travel to the UK for medical, what do they call it, vacation. If not medical checkup, vacation, treatment, all manner of things, but just everything, medical stuff. The president's wife just came. She was even laughing about it. I said, these people are not even ashamed of this. I'm talking about, I just came back from the UK. My doctor said this and that. What a shame. And we have Nigerian doctors who are always, in their numbers, leaving the country, in their numbers, going to every country, all other countries, UK, Canada, US, name it, Australia. Our doctors are flooding all of those countries because they don't have things to work with in this country. We have the brain, we have the human resources, but what about the infrastructure on ground to put it on ground? Why can't they do it? I heard that the president was talking about the roads that is going to do in this 2020. They are going to complete. They are just talking about this railway. Why can't you talk about other things? Most especially that's our medical facilities. What is happening? What is happening at this age and time? That this issue of traveling abroad should have been a thing of the past, and yet we are still celebrating it. Like I said, whether he deceived the court or whatever, it's a different ballgame entirely that the court is going to handle. But my pain is that at this age and time, these guys still find it fashionable to just be going abroad for medical treatment. The court will still be granting them. Of course, somebody will tell me, oh, the court, what do you want the court to do? I don't just know. They are all the same. Why? What kind of people are these people? What kind of human being are they? When you're just confused at times, when you're just confused with all of these things, you just be modeling all the West together. These are the people that govern the state. Even a befitting hospital, he could not even build. The last time, ÂßR0AÂ was looking for all manner of ways to just leave for the court to grant him opportunity to go for medical checkup too. Because when they get it, that is when the all manner of sickness will begin to surface. In his own whatever. He was trying to say, oh, he wants to go traditional. He wants to go to tradomedical stuff. He was not even talking about traveling abroad. What is all of these things? Even the president that is not even, that is not even on any trial or whatever, the next thing is going to London, is going to the UK. You can imagine. When are we going to be free from all of these things? Like I said, the president said a lot of projects will be completed. Since this man came on board, and this is even one of the critical things he would have done, since he's always going abroad for medical treatment, can't they do that? The same thing, school, our educational system, they are not even interested. Our medical, whatever, they are not even interested. I think maybe they are using it as an opportunity for them, that in case if they have any case to answer, they will use that opportunity to say, okay, let us go, let them be given opportunity to travel abroad for medical treatment. Maybe that is why they don't want to do that. Like I always say, no government will always come, or no government has ever come that will say, okay, they will not even embark in one project or the other. But we are not talking of all this window dressing projects, all this projects. We are talking of a project that will shake the whole world, that even the people from other countries will be coming to Nigeria to come and, get services, some services done in Nigeria. Those are the things we are talking about. Not that they just consulting road every day, every now and then, they will talk road, and the roads you are not seeing. The roads we are not seeing. Very, very shameful. Very, very shameful. I know I've heard from FAYOSE. He responded that he said his matter is going to be headache to his enemies. You can imagine. People cannot just comport themselves very well. They are the same, whether APC, whether PDP. The politicians in this country, they are something else. How do you expect other countries to take us serious? Now, they are talking of about billions of dollars they are going to borrow. They will just say, these people, they will still borrow the money. They will not even do anything tangible that people can even pinpoint. Projects that everybody will benefit from, not selected people. It is ridiculous. So ridiculous. And a lot of people are already reacting. Of course, a lot of reactions, a lot of submissions, concerning this FAYOSE dancing salsa with a white woman there. You can imagine. Overfeeding. Is it not overfeeding? It's overfeeding now. They have enough money. They can move around the whole world. Just like I always say, that's why they don't have conscience. When they are in government, they don't have conscience, because they will think, let them just acquire whatever they want to acquire. Not to talk of all the humongous salaries they even get. Let them get whatever they want to get. And at the end of the day, even when they are not in government, they can still be funding their lifestyle because of what they have already acquired. Before you know, they will be telling you, oh, I was a billionaire when I was 21. Even some of them became billionaire when they were in their mother's womb. That is what they are going to be telling you, that it is not politics that made them, to be billionaires or trillionaires. They've even, before their mother conceived them, they've become billionaires. So you don't just have to talk to them. You don't just have to say that maybe they took anything from the public funds. Very, very unfortunate. Someone said, let's be patient in the midst of this senseless provocation. The criminal will soon dance to prison. I hope Agbakoba and his cause human writers are watching the insult by FAYOSE. And someone says, don't blame FAYOSE, but Nigerian judiciary. That is a good lesson for them to learn. In as much I hate corruption and corrupt elements, it suffices to be patient with FAYOSE's trial. He has not yet been found guilty. Thus, his freedom cannot be curtailed. We should be more obsessed on the skewed fight against. You are pointing at FAYOSE. What about Babache? What about the First Lady's aide that made away with 1 billion naira? The newly indicted Minister of Defense allegedly stealing $3 billion out of a $5 billion Abacha loot. Like, that is not my own case. My own part of the whole thing. Of course, everybody is speaking, what they really want to talk about. But my own aspect is that this issue of them going to going to abroad for medical treatment? When is it going to end? When are they going to do the needful? Everybody will just be complaining, saying the same thing over and over again, over and over again. They will just talk about it. I was just was telling somebody that the president, the best gift that the president would have given Nigerians would have been, the healthcare sector, building a befitting hospital, what standard hospital, because of what he went through, what he experienced when he was sick. That would have been one of the best gifts he would have given to Nigerians. But what do we see? No, they are not even bothered. It's not even bothered about that one. They're talking about something else. And people see a lot of people who are dying every day because of lack of medical care. You go to all these public hospitals, nothing. They don't have beds. The whole place is just messy. Even some places, even animals cannot even stay there. The doctors, they are even tired. And that's why you see a lot of them leaving this country. The best gift the president would have given would have been building a befitting hospital for the Nigerian people. Well, what do we see? Nothing. Very, very shameful. So, guys, I know you guys might want to say something different. Maybe you want to talk about the way the court granted him, the opportunity to go abroad for medical treatment, and when he got there, that means he was not sick or whatever. That one's a different. Maybe that is what you want to talk about. But what I really picked from the whole thing is just this idea of going to foreign countries for medical treatment. That when are we going to be out of all of this? So, guys, leave your comments below and let's say your take. Thank you very much. Bye.